G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is a Bloodied explosive Gatling gun with 90% reduced weight. See, the weightless legendary effect works a lot better with the heavy guns in this game because the base weight is very high, and all of the attachments don't artificially, increase the weight as much as it should because, when you attach a thing, it usually has a little bit of a debuff in the weapon's weight, and that sometimes breaks the weightless legendary effects on your rifles, so much better on this one. Anyway, so with all of this, speedy receiver, explosive bullets, 103 damage with no buffs, no anything like adrenal reaction, no bloodied, no perks, no bloody mess. So 103 is pretty interesting because I think we had like 112 with a lever gun, and this thing is going to be firing faster. Obviously you can't suppress it, but it's got a huge mag capacity too, which is strange. And also we've got a big old sight on the front, which is actually usable now, so we'll actually see that with a bit of gameplay, and it's kind of cool, I guess. It kind of gets in the way. It's not the perfect iron sight, but at least it gives you a little bit more reference with aiming than nothing. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get ourselves spec'd out. Like we did with the Bloodied explosive LMG, we're going to be using this thing outside of power armor. So I've got Barbarian and Evasive again. We've also dropped Marathoner for moving target, so if I'm sprinting around, I'll take less damage, which is good. There's Master Heavy Gunner. I think I missed Expert Heavy Gunner. Yes, I did. She goes on, and of course this thing is an explosive weapon, so Demo Expert will boost that even more. And of course, we've got Bloody Mess in luck. I've also got Serendipity instead of the usual one-gun army. I think we'll be doing enough damage to drop most things in 1 or 2 shots, short of a Scorch Beast or Swan. So one-gun army is definitely good to swap out for Serendipity, which obviously has lots and lots of survivability benefits to that, like 45% chance, a coin flip chance below 30% health to avoid all damage. That's solid. So yeah, if sometimes you can actually get people that use that in PvP and you just think, why am I not doing damage? It's because a coin flip's chance of that not actually happening. And with all these things spec'd out, 209 damage. Alright, let's get ourselves irradiated. Alrighty, note the health bar under Nerd Rage threshold, and we're getting 647 damage out of this. To give you an idea of how powerful that is, I had my TSE explosive Gatling with full perks pre-patch doing 800 damage, so we're a little bit shy of that, quite a lot actually, but we're getting there, right? With Adrenaline we could probably get out that, boost that to be higher, but obviously with Adrenaline the TSE would have been even stronger than that. But yeah, just a little bit of an idea of what we're getting out of this. Alrighty, so here we are outside of Muty's Plaza. Looks like we've got top tier spawns, good to see. Anyways, so again, there's my weapon, 647 damage. All of my bits are unyielding. I've got a few sentinels there too, so that's nice. I'll remember to actually stop and pop if they start shooting at me. And here are my buffs. I've actually got Corn Soup, AP regen +3. I don't know how good that is, but I will try it out. Also, sights. That's what they look like. See, it's all attached to the gun, and there's a lot of just movement here, but at least it gives you a little bit of an idea. I still think that aiming this thing in third person is the best way to go, and surprise, surprise, we are one-shotting everything. Oh, we got in danger there for a second. We are in danger. Who would have thought that this thing would be the most unstealthy weapon ever, right? So we don't need those glitchy-ass gimmick perks like Martial Artist to make this thing good. We just got to make sure our shots are accurate on target. And sure, we might be getting a little bit less accuracy out of this thing if we were to put on something like Stabilizer, and there's Serendipity doing some good work there. We'd only see the... Okay, we're not even hitting that guy. We'd see the benefit of Stabilized just there. Did I say Stabilizer? Well, no, that's not the right perk card. That guy is so mad that he tossed a fucking Radstag corpse meat into the air. He must be furious, mate. Absolutely fuming. Alright, who was that, by the way? Oh, hang on. There might... Is someone tossing around those things? Is there someone invisible around here? I don't really know. I think the super mutants would be switched on to that nonsense, but for whatever reason, there's fucking poltergeists throwing around meat. 883, so we are getting a little bit more damage than we got out of this thing, pre-TSE patch if it was a 2-shot explosive, but like I said before, if we had Adrenaline at full with that, I'm pretty sure we were getting over 1k damage. See, when it comes to builds like this, you've actually got leeway to sacrifice a little bit of damage output in the name of survivability. You don't have to go full on kill, kill, kill all the time with these sorts of weapons, but I like to do it anyway. A, because I'd have people complaining that, oh, your weapon doesn't do as much damage as mine, you're a fucking scrub, and B, I like it this way anyway. This game's easy enough, so putting these handicaps on yourself actually makes it a little bit more interesting, yes. And where's this bloke here? He is now dead. Alright, so this is where it gets a little bit more interesting, when I'm actually locked in a cage match with these fools. So you might notice that I've got the backpack on this. I did a whole live stream where I unlocked the backpacks for 3 of the characters. The 60 carry weight is good. I don't think I'll bother grinding even more for these things for the upgrades, but it is tempting. Although the high capacity mod, you know, it makes you a lot weaker. It takes your damage resistance away, which is a nice way of balancing that. But you know what? With 2 endurance, I don't think I can be any more or any less weak right now, especially with my damage how it is, and it looks like we're doing okay. Not making much use out of moving target right now, maybe that'll come a little bit later on, but so far so good. Our perks, mainly serendipity, that's doing the most work there, so whoever suggested that, you're clever, you're smarter than me, you should be running the channel shooting mutants, and actually no, I'm a better shit talker. See, that's the thing, I just shoot stuff and talk mad shit. And again, that's not a mutie, that's just a meat bag. Maybe I'm just, you know, getting inside their minds. I'm playing 3 games at once. I want to get inside the minds of these super mutants who definitely have AI. What are you running away for? I guess because I'm wielding this beast of a weapon, but still. Oh, it's because you're a cowardly legendary. Is that still happening? I would have thought that would have been cut out by now. So, I don't know about these sites, to be honest. They're definitely a nice point of reference, but you know, just idling, it's not right. And if I actually shoot this at a wall that's a little bit far away, you'll see that this thing is not as accurate as it let it. It's not going to hit exactly in the center of your crosshair on that site, so, you know, it's just a general idea. Alright, what have you got for me? It's just some crap that I'll put for scripts. Actually, it's AP regen. That's one of my favorite, effects for a legendary there. See, if I could just model my gear using legendary mods, you know, from like external stuff, like mod support stuff, I'd have full unyielding, maybe all the same armor type to, you know, match probably marine, I guess, or combat armor, depending on which actually has better value. Probably BOS combat armor, really. Maybe if I want to, I'll probably use shadowed, because I do use a stealth melee on this. It's like a build for multiple things, but everything's working quite fine right now. I'm lucky to draw these guys without assault rifles too. That's too close, mate. I'm going to have to wait until you're a little bit further away. And despite not having one gun army, I'm actually staggering these guys quite well. I must be hitting them so hard that their limbs shatter upon impact. See, that guy just sort of froze for a second, so I'm thinking that I'm just cracking their limbs as soon as I hit them, which, you know, does make sense for this amount of thing. I'm not actually sure how limb damage is calculated. I'm more about killing stuff and not really breaking their limbs, and using special perks to break limbs. See Enforcer for killing Scorch Beasts with melee weapons, or yeah, like that. That sort of thing, you know? And let's just continue with this thing as stealthy as we can. We're getting a little bit of stealth out of our unyielding armor just by virtue of high agility, as, you know, high agility or agility is a function of your sneak chance too, so, you know, that helps a lot. So it makes a lot of sense if you're using a stealth build with melee or unarmed to have a lot of unyielding agility. And there's a little bit of the inaccuracy of this. Like, again, if I was using power armor, I probably would have hit all of those shots because of that massive increase with stabilized. Okay. I've been playing it a little bit riskier. I know that they were going to flood through these doors here, but at least I'm controlling it better. I'm actually killing dudes as they show up, which makes it easier to deal with these guys. And luckily for me, whoever this guy is decided to just sit behind a wall and not shoot me. But I knew he had a... Okay, that one's got an automatic. That one looked like a pipe gun though, so you'll notice when you play a lot of this game, too much of this game, that the pipe guns have a very distinct sound to them. And let's not get hit by... Oh, he's only bashing, that's okay. Like, you'll notice when they're firing assault rifles or pipe guns, if they've got pipe guns, that gives you license to be a little bit more aggressive when it comes to this stuff. But, you know, you have to keep your ears open, pretty switched on about it, which, you know, shit talking at the same time. It takes up a lot of mental RAM for me. Rental mam. See? See, I can't even speak properly. Okay. Performance is good. We can establish that at least, right? You know, I really hope everyone that watches that Stealth Commando build will start using that build day to day and just start clearing out all of these mobs and nobody will actually know how they're doing it. That'd be fun. Okay, so we've got a bunch of ash piles that are, you know, in place of ghouls, which is really annoying. Hopefully that's a bug that they'll squash in the next patch, and I think I've done a bad thing here. I've got the ammo capacity to hold out, but if they get too close, I'll start shooting myself, and or at least having the bullets explode on me. But seems to be paying off so far, seeing as these ghouls, you know, aren't really attentive to the massive ghoul pieces that are currently flying across the room. I hear a Wendigo down below, so that means no fat ass, which means easier kill. Oh, hang on, I think I just got hit by a sleeper. Nice to see that bug is still around. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's totally a sleeper there. Also, wow, this thing... Really? Uh-huh, okay. Yeah, don't bother to fire this thing through a wall of that. That's odd. That makes no sense. Holy shit, that one's a fucking... Oh my god, they're slab squatting! These ghouls are literally memeing my death right now. Like... Well, attempting to. They're not going to kill me, but still. I love slab squatting ones. I don't like when their sleepers running at me because it looks like some fucking ghoul worm is going to attack me. But the slab squatting ones, that's where it's at. Yeah, Wendigo's no problem. I like how the Wendigo is here, right? But he's also, like, the weakest enemy. I think he's the lowest level enemy. What is he, only level 40? A swing and a miss from that ghoul. So, no problem with these guys, even though I have drawn a lot of them out here. I could just one-shot them all day, so that's fine. One other thing to note is the condition on this thing. It's not too bad right now. We're actually hitting over 900 damage now, thanks to a little bit more of that adrenal reaction, thanks to being swatted by that fucking sleeper back there. But yeah, more damage for me, so joke's on you, you dumb fucking ghouls. Oh, look out, boys. Swan's legendary today. What's he gonna pull? What's he gonna give us? He's probably gonna give us something bad, like, I don't know, Vanguard's wood armor. Let's see what he gives. Is he gonna troll, or is he gonna give us something good? I got a bloodied, like, not explosive, just a bloodied thing from him once, a bolstering marine. Thanks for the scripts, you asshole. Here's what I wasn't expecting, a new influx of brainlets telling me that Chameleon doesn't stack in my new Stealth Commando video. I don't think I have to show you them the freakout video to know how fucking wrong they are. I don't even bother these days, it's like, okay, ugh. Nice shot there, Mr. Glowing Mirelurk King, now you're dead. Also, fun fact, did you know the Wasteland Katy Perry is a Mirelurk, right? Or Mirelurks are a big fan of Katy Perry. They even got a song about him, and it goes a little bit like, "Baby, you're a Mirelurk." Thank you, I'll be here all week. Unlike this stupid fucking crab who died. Ha! Eat it. Okay, so 907 damage. Let's take that damage and we'll shove it right up the bat's ass. Here's another unknown musical fact. There's actually a special unique Scorch Beast in the game files, and he's dressed up like Ozzy Osbourne. He's the lead singer of Bat Sabbath. Okay, obviously he doesn't like my jokes. He's getting the fuck out of here. That's okay. Oh shit, we're in danger. Well, that means we've got to kill these gun zombies. Now, at this point, having one gun army seems beneficial. Is he going to land anyway? Really, really poor decision, my friend. Let's shoot him in the bum. Ha! Get him in the sensitive area for guaranteed criticals, except not really. It's just funny. Okay, so there you have it. That was the Bloodied explosive Gatling gun. I don't think I need to show a lot more of this off to you, because this is like as good as the Bloodied explosive LMG was. I still think this is better by virtue of its accessibility to ammo, its ammo efficiency. This thing isn't going to break on me anytime soon. I've only done, what, less than a third of its condition bar with all of the killing that I've done, and this thing is so efficient on its 5mm that it makes miniguns look like, I don't know, something that uses a lot of ammo but isn't very effective. Yeah, think of something like that. So, yeah, if you'd like to see this thing in your game, I don't know, maybe it was duped. My one isn't duped. I got mine before all that nonsense. I've got good suppliers. In before everyone calls me a duper, man. Thank you very much for watching, guys.